Gemini, welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. My name is Angela and this video is going to be for the Gemini singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the first half of December. Even though I'm giving this a timeline, understand that the readings really are timeless. But for organization purposes and keeping things organized, I'm giving you a time date, timestamp on this. So this video is going to be for you, Gemini, if you have Gem in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in your houses, or if you happen to be watching, cross-watching for Gemini. Welcome to my channel, everyone. I hope all is well with you. Let's get right into this. Let's get straight into the message. Holy Spirit, show me please what it is that you have for the Gemini singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this period of time. Gems, okay, here we go. Some of you Geminis could definitely benefit from having some type of a physical outlet. This could be a very sedentary time for you, or they could be impacting your health. Or this could just be you benefiting from going outside and getting some fresh air. You know, given the fact that it's not too cold where you are. You may be asking for a sign about some type of decision that you're wanting to make in your life. Maybe you're looking for a definitive sign about something. And I do feel that this is definitely a time of sign and synchronicities where the universe is definitely delivering that to you to help you make some type of a decision. I feel that your health could be a central concern. And I feel that Archangel Michael could definitely be significant to your life. There's someone in your life, Gemini, that you may feel owes you an apology. If this isn't them, then it's you. Someone may feel that you owe them an apology, Gemini. You may be waiting for someone to apologize. There could be some type of a delay when it comes to that. Gems. Gemini. Okay, so I do feel that there is someone from a distance that loves you. Someone that's thinking of you. I feel that this is going to be a perfect time for you to nurture your dreams. And there could be a Virgo individual someplace in your life that maybe was intended to stay in your life, but kind of made an exit, took a bow somewhere. There may be somewhere in your life where you may be looking through something, looking through a situation, taking a second glance at it. Could have something to do with a court decision. Okay, it could have had something to do with a domestic situation, a home situation. That could be why some of you are in court. Having to do with a home situation. It could have something to do with a landlord. Well, I'm hearing Cancer. Some of you, is that a cusp? Gemini, Cancer, that is a cusp. Some of you could be on a Gemini, Cancer cusp. Gemini, Cancer, cusp, or you could be dealing with the Cancer. Yeah, so you're going to be looking through a situation, so that brings me to the overall energy. Confusion. That's like the basis of the situation right now. Somewhere in your life you're feeling confused. Or there could be someone that's feeling confused about you. There could be a situation that's lurking around that is still confusing. It's kind of like up in the air and hasn't been resolved yet. So what crosses the situation for you, Cancer? Gemini. Again, you can be Cancer, Gemini, cusp. But it's for you, Gemini. What crosses the situation is victory. The issue, though, because it's what's crossing the situation, the challenge to your situation is you won't feel victorious someplace in your life. You may fear that victory is just going to kind of pass you by. Yeah, this has a lot to do with home. This could have something to do with a creative project, some type of research that you're doing about something. Let's look into this. And as I shuffle, Gems, I want you guys to remember that as with any general reading, not everything here is guaranteed to resonate with you. Everything won't apply to your situation. So that's why I invite you to listen to this reading with an open mind. Take what is for you, and you'll recognize what that is, and leave the rest, because the rest could be a part of someone else's story, even if you don't even feel like hearing that. You know what I mean? That person's story deserves to be told. So again, be patient with me, bear with me, and listen to this with an open mind. Gemini, is there something to do with your mother? For some of you, your mother could be a central focus. This could be that you could have some type of confusion going on with your own mother. For others of you, this could be a sister of yours, could be an air sign, an Aquarius, Libra, or this could definitely be you, Gemini. Confusion. I feel that there's going to be someone that's offering up some type of clarity. Someone is having to make a decision. And it could definitely benefit from using their sense of logic rather than their emotion. Okay. Taurus individual. For some of you, there could be some type of confusion around work. I'm definitely seeing a landlord situation. One more shuffle. Oh, confusion having to do with money. Is it your pay at your job? We're not going to focus so much on pay. That'll be a different video about your work situation, Gemini. But I can't help but to notice that. I did say one more shuffle. Okay, one more. Oh, yeah, something's going to balance out for you. It's where we get to victory. But, yeah, you might be feeling disappointed by the way that something happened. And you may be missing somebody. I feel strongly, Gems, that somebody's on your mind. And as soon as I say that, here's the Six of Cups. So it has to do with matters of the heart. For some of you, it's your kids that are on your mind. Maybe there's some confusion surrounding mother and child situation. Maybe you may be estranged from your mother. So, your kid, if this is your kid, they could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, specifically Sagittarius individual. That could be significant to your situation. All right, settling conflicts. Some type of an argument, a breakout of some type of brutal words, a battle of words. And it may have happened with a group of people. Somebody has this way of pissing a whole bunch of people off. And that could have been the case. Somebody is returning to the picture, ready, and I won't say that they're necessarily ready to face the music. Excuse me. Yeah. But yeah, they are. Because somebody's bringing peace to the table. Someone's ready to make peace with you. And as I stated to you before, it may have something to do with a family situation. Ooh. Okay, Gemini, what's up? Let's look into this. Some of you, your family was torn apart due to a third-party situation. There could have been an Aquarius somewhere in the mix. You could be dealing with an Aqua. I did mention fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Is it that, yeah, somebody is going to look over their emotions, look through the situation to dissect what's really truth and what's really fiction. Trust and believe somebody's bringing fiction to the story, making things up, you know, making things look a certain way for their own benefit. Someone here is all about pride and ego. And maybe that's not the case, that they could have been acting out of character, but something may have brought them to this place of using their ego, flexing their muscles with something. Yeah. Was it at work for some of you? Because I definitely see that if that was a work situation, somebody was caught fooling around in the background. So yeah, for some of you, there was a third party that may have existed at work. Others of you, this didn't exist at work. There was your partner, if this was a love relationship, they were dealing with an ex behind your back. And at this point, Gemini, you might be saying, I'm not really ready to open up emotionally because I'm feeling stuck. I'm feeling unsure about what it is that I want to do. Because trust and believe, someone saw forever with this situation and still sees forever with you. They may be coming to you to communicate with you, to offer you this olive branch or this new start. Because they're trying to get something off of their mind. And what they're trying to get off their mind is this situation that has just been completely left up in the air. And they're wanting to clear this with you. They are wanting a renewal. They're coming to bring you some type of an offer. Again, it could have everything to do with your children. Yeah, somebody may have kept their options open, and they were definitely exploring those options, no doubt. Going, you know, taking things a bit too far and going to the place of cheating, sleeping with somebody else. It could have had something to do with a Sagittarius. I get Sag vibes from this card so strongly, but of course it could be a Leo, it could be an Aries individual. Somebody was all about themselves and making self-serving decisions to the point where you became the Queen of Swords, Gemini, and you said, enough is enough. I see down to the truth of the deception and the lies, and I'm cutting this loose. You got tired of their ego and their antics. You got 2 aces here. Okay. You guys may have ended this and started over again. Okay, some emotions are going to definitely come rushing to the surface. Some very strong and deep emotions. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. Scorpio individual could be significant. And that could have been who walked away. Someone here is afraid of vulnerability. They protect themselves. They want to protect their image. Okay, could be a Taurus individual. Really deep down inside, this individual that wants to protect their image is very vulnerable and very hurt. A very hurt person. But they try to cover it up. Here's your Scorpio with death. All right. There's someone, Gemini, that maybe you doubted of reconciliation, whatever happened between you and this individual, but it looks like something is being revisited. Something is definitely coming back to the surface. If this is not something, it's someone, and the someone would be this King of Swords in reverse. Are you going back? This could be you going back. This could definitely be your energy. But we have the Queen and now we have the King. Not necessarily gender specific in this situation. It could definitely be a same-sex couple for some of you. But yes, I see someone coming back to the picture. It could be another air sign. It could have air in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. But yes, without a doubt, regardless of the zodiac sign, there is an individual that is coming to you. There was someone that fell into some type of temptation. It could have been this King of Cups here in reverse that was baited into something having to do with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or this could be you, Gem. You may have earth in your chart. And so, yeah, they did try to pull the wool over your eyes, but the trick was on them. In the end, they came up empty. You may feel that there was nothing that they had to really offer. This could have been you, Gemini, offering up your emotions and your feelings, but yeah, somebody was saying, rather than deal with emotions, I'd rather just do my own thing. I'd rather kind of frolic around in the background and have, you know, side situations when really I'm married. I have a family. And that may have been the case in the past. And there could have been a complete change of heart for some of you Geminis, where this person is saying, you know what, love is really about give and take. It's about the effort of 2 people truly giving to a relationship. And it's not really about selfish, self-serving actions. So I do see a breakdown of a love relationship. For some of you, I see a breakdown of a parent and child relationship. And someone's kind of pushing their intuition away and saying, you know what are they saying? What is this unhappiness about? It has to do with your intuition. Yeah. This person, you feel, did not validate your feelings. You feel maybe that they may have contributed to the breakdown of your self-esteem in some way. They're definitely coming to solidify the situation with you. Gemini, music could be your first love. This could have something to do with your destiny. This may be, I don't know, a new career path that you're going towards. Some of you could be getting a gig when it comes to that. But anyway, yes, I do see tradition, commitment. And somebody decided to walk away from that in favor of protecting themselves and not really investing their emotions and having shallow side relationships and, you know, at the risk of compromising their family and their stability, even their job. For some of you, you could have lost a job. Some of you could have lost a home. I'm hearing combustible. I don't know. I feel like that has something to do with somebody's temper. Like things may have gotten out of hand between you and someone, or someone completely lost their cool. Patience and time could definitely have caused this ease of the situation, right? In other words, things have calmed, things have evened out a bit. But you guys may not have spoken. But either way, I do see communication coming in where somebody is feeling very disappointed. Disappointed in the decision that they made. Because, and this was in the reverse by the way, but feeling disappointed that they made the wrong decision. Disappointed that maybe they took too long in making a decision altogether and they lost you. Or at least that's the feeling that they have, and they're wanting to resurrect this situation. And they're hoping that you will change your perception about them. I see little children, young children connected to this situation. You may have little children with this individual. This could have had something to do with you maybe disapproving of this individual that your child was dating, maybe, for some of you. But for others of you, this is someone that was keeping their options open. You got fed up and tired of their antics and their games. You let this go, but somebody sees forever with you. And this is what they're coming to you to offer. This peace. Peace offering, saying, can we work this out? Can we let this go? So the energy really hasn't changed that much from the last reading, Gemini, it looks like. Yeah, it's something similar to that. Some of you could have walked off on the job. Some of you could have, a third party could have been, somebody could have been sneaking around in the background when it came to a third party. And that got back to the boss. And a job could have ended. But I see a new one coming in. Some of you, there could have been someone lying on the job. Lying about you, lying to you, that could have caused a compromise with your job. But see, I see regret here. And I see an offer that was turned down. But I definitely see communication or something that may have happened online. I mean, maybe you guys had an online beef. Maybe you found out about someone's infidelity online. Maybe they were cheating online. I also see a judge seeing the truth of a situation through someone's lies and illusions, which brings us back to with the crossing energy, victory. There may be a court decision that you may be entering, Gemini, and you're wondering, you're like, oh my gosh, this person plays dirty. Is the judge really going to see the truth? Am I really going to be victorious in this situation? And for some of you, Gems, yeah, it's going to play out in your favor. So with that, let's take a look at the energy of your cross watcher for the first half of December. Cross watcher. Your cross watcher, they may have seen the potential in this relationship. They may have seen a lot of potential in you. And this is why you were the one that was chosen. Okay, it could be a Leo. They felt a lot of passion with you. Some of you are feeling very passionate about entertainment or some type of creativity. Some of you are definitely performers. Your children could definitely be performers. Yeah. Temper. Someone's temper was flaring. Some of you are saying somebody is just too slow. They're moving too slow for me. And yeah, see. You guys were not on the same page. One of you is moving fast. One of you is moving slowly. And moving in different directions. You guys definitely didn't see eye to eye. Maybe you guys were drifting apart because of some type of a betrayal that happened. And someone feels rejected. Someone would rather entertain third-party situations rather than tend to their relationship. And as a result, someone is definitely feeling regretful of their choices. This could be how your cross watcher is feeling, Gem, or you. Yikes. One more shuffle. Okay, so they may be watching you from the sidelines. Some of you could have found out the truth about something online via some type of gossip or slander that maybe you intercepted online. Some of you could have intercepted a message and found out the truth that way about what was really going on behind your back. Gemini. Okay, here is this King of Swords individual once again. So, Gem, that could be you. It could be a Libra. It could be an Aquarius. Somebody decided to release themselves. Your cross watcher said, I'm releasing myself from this situation because they recognized someone as a liar. They called a spade, and they decided to not move forward and doubt that the two of you could really reconcile the situation after all that has happened. Once again, I see a family dynamic. Could be someone that you had a family with, or some of you had a fallout with a family member. And someone here feels that they're deliberately not making a decision, keeping the situation stuck and keeping it from not moving forward. So there is someone that strongly wants to apologize. And we're going to see if they're coming, and they're reuniting with you. So someone wants to apologize, Gemini, and they're coming back to you having this feeling of remorse, and it could have everything to do with an Aries individual. For some of you, this has to do with your father. Maybe you guys had a fallout with your dad. Some of you are missing your dad or grieving your dad. Your kids could be feeling this way. Some of you may feel that your dad was in and out of your life. Some of you, your children may be recognizing that their father is in and out of their life because of a situation where they cheated, and they may be deliberately continuing that behavior, because I strongly feel that there's a cycle of this. They release themselves from a situation where they feel that someone is ego-filled, not moving forward because of maybe money, but it may have had something to do with a money situation. But someone here is deciding that they're releasing themselves and deciding to leave, move on, and start fresh elsewhere. If there is some type of travel, I see a delay with travel. Yeah, cross-watcher could definitely be going through some type of financial drawback. They started acting funny. They definitely withdrew from you but at the same time, you feel that they kept you hanging on like a puppet dangling from a string. And as soon as I said that, this is what turned over, because they were not serious about this relationship. This is like a friends with benefits type of thing, which is how they started to treat this marital relationship. Or they had a friends with benefits situation with someone on the side, which is why this became a love triangle situation. This could have started out as friends. This could have been a situation that played out with your friend. Maybe your friend cheated on your spouse, cheated with your spouse on you. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So we got Queen of Swords clarifying the Queen of Swords. So it's over. You're saying, I've seen things from multiple different angles. I've dissected this situation. I've looked at it from many, many different angles. And yeah, either way, I'm done. I'm cutting this off. And it was both of you could be air signs. And you guys could definitely be ignoring one another, holding your position, saying, no, I will not. Okay. But do you want to see the truth with a family situation? You want to know someone's final decision because they're not giving you clarity on where the two of you stand. Now, some of you, this has to do with your home, a home environment. Some of you are afraid of your home situation not turning out the way that you had hoped. I see a friendship that was broken up, a friendship bond where there is no one, someone here is saying, I'm not going to share my emotions, I'm not going to share my feelings because I'm hurt. I'm hurt and I'm not listening to my intuition. I'm definitely being defensive. I'm on the defense when it comes to you. I'm on the defense because you're not the type that's going to open up, so why should I? You're not going to open up your emotions to me, so why should I do so? So I see someone who's kind of avoiding their emotions, kind of running away from the situation in order to not face it. And this could have been someone that left you for someone else. They walked out on you. They may have walked out on their family. And they're trying to find the courage, this fire sign, to Find the courage to what? Because they're not speaking to you. To close this chapter. To figure out whether or not to make a decision about whether or not to close this chapter with you. Sagittarius. And I see King of Cups. So some of you may have, what is this? So I don't know, I'm hearing Sag and Cancer. Okay, but anyway, I see Sag, I see Cancer. And I see someone weighing the pros and cons about this new beginning, this new start that may be offered. Because it does appear to me that someone is coming to you with an apology, wanting to move back in or wanting to stabilize the situation and feeling very hopeful about this shift and this change. Some of you are wanting to stabilize your financial situation because it's off kilter. It's definitely off balance because some of you could have lost a job or lost some stream of income. And yeah, you may be looking at your options, looking at other options, but I do see a new start coming in for you, where you may decide to do something that you're passionate about because what it is that you're currently doing, you're unhappy doing. And there may have been some type of betrayal that may have taken place at the work, at the home situation, or even at work. Yeah, but you're definitely putting your nose to the grindstone because you come up as the King of Pentacles after some type of financial calamity. It definitely looks like you find a way to scramble and recover your financial situation, and you become the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, King of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles, where you're definitely focused on your money. Or this could be you focused on your financial future, building a legacy, focused on your family. So in other words, someone is ready to be stable and serious when in the past they were not. They were the Knight of Wands and, you know, ready to cheat and run around and think that they could pull the wool over your eyes. Gemini. Leo, individual, is very significant. Leo comes up very strongly, as well as Sagittarius. Gemini, of course, your own energy. All of the air signs, Aquarius and Libra, water, specifically Scorpio, is the strongest. But of course, it could be Cancer or Scorpio. I believe I do see Cancer here. I absolutely do. Aries. Could be in their moon and rising. Remember that. And remember always that the reading can go vice versa. Some of you are definitely intentionally ending a job and ready to go into something that you're passionate about. Some of you are distancing yourself from a coworker because they were lying, they were caught lying, they were deceptive. And you're seeing who the snakes in the grass really are. For some of you, this coworker could have been a boss. Some of you are deciding to become your own boss and maybe obtain some type of an online business. Some of you already have an online business, but you feel that it's suffering and on the verge of going belly up. Or just financially things are not really flowing right now. Your cash flow situation is kind of averting you. And you're trying to find a way to remedy that. And I do feel that, yeah, it does come to some type of balance for you. Some of you are waiting for news from a job because you're feeling down on your luck when it comes to your financial situation. I see that coming through for you as well. Some of you Gemini, it's just be patient is the advice. Be patient and hold on is what the Temperance card is saying. Yeah, because maybe just something just wasn't the right time in the past. Timing of something was off. Or this could definitely be you procrastinating and shuffling your feet when it comes to something, Gemini. Yeah. And something definitely has the potential to get to this place of resolution, or things may end peacefully, especially with a domestic situation. So within the next few weeks. But remember, don't take this literally because this is a general reading. And as I stated to you in the beginning, not everything happens at the same time for everyone. But within the next few weeks or the next several weeks, there may be a decision that someone is faced with. And there could be onlookers. There could be supporters. We're talking about online. They may be stepping in to give a little bit of a helping hand with something. Maybe even financially to tide you over when it comes to a financial drawback. Forgiveness is definitely on the table for some of you with this peaceful resolution, when someone was fearing and dragging their feet, right? Because they feared some type of a rejection that may have taken place. But really, in the grand scheme of things, it actually potentially may work out. Some of you may be going on a job interview and you're saying, oh, I'm not going to get that job. But it may work out better than you had expected. And yeah, there may be some people that may be offering a helping hand along the way. But just know that for some of you, within the next few weeks, there could be something that clears up this cloud of confusion around you, where you gain the sense of confidence and abundance abounds for you. Now, for those of you Geminis, you're saying, I'm done. I want to know what else is coming in for me. Is there someone new out there for me? Let's take a look at that, Gemini. But for those of you who are completely single and you're saying, I'm done. Is there an earth sign? I keep getting earth towards Virgo, Capricorn. I see the past situations kind of looming over your head. You're still feeling hurt over a past situation where you feel that someone was naive and foolish. Or this could be you saying that that was the case with you. Gemini. All right. Some of you gems, if this is you or this could be what's coming in. I see a non-committal relationship where someone's not wanting to do things the traditional way. Okay? And that would be this individual. Could have been a Leo. Okay? This Knight of Wands could have been a Leo for some of you. This is what I mean. The past is still kind of lingering in your reading. But you do have the Ace here. So there could be something new. Some of you, you could be deciding between someone new and someone old. Okay? Because there may be two individuals that may be coming in to pursue you. Someone from the past and someone brand new. And this would be the person that's completely brand new. And this would be the old individual. Kind of taking their time. Coming in rather slowly. And you may have to make a decision here. Some of you are definitely making a decision about work. I don't know. See, this is what I mean. You got a new person here. But you got the past person coming in. And look who you're giving your offer and your attention to, the past person. For some of you, gems, that's the case. All right. Now, for some of you, because the number 3 is significant, there could be three people pursuing you. For some of you, this could be the same person from the past that's cropping up, that could be coming to you rather unexpectedly with an offer, ready to make peace, ready to open up and show some emotion. But it looks like right now, what was I about to say? Capricorn. Some of you could be dealing with a Cap or a Taurus. Yeah, you're really or Virgo. You're really focused on your work. You're focused on your financial situation right now. But yeah, somebody may sneak up on you when you least expect it. Why do I hear Aquarius now? Possible outcome for you, Gemini. Gemini singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Codependency. So this individual could have come with their share of vices and addictions. For some of you, this was a financially codependent situation where one of you may have depended on the other one financially, because one of you may have been doing better financially. You guys may not have been on the same playing field financially. One of you may have deemed the other one as controlling. But irregardless of their flaws, it's telling me that there's true love between the two of you. And this individual may be coming to you to make the effort and to open up and say, you know what, I love you enough to see past your flaws, or vice versa, whatever this is, and decide to move forward. One more card for the Gemini. I don't know, codependency comes right back out. Let's shuffle one more time for Gemini. Gemini singles. So some of you could definitely be making amends with your parents. Yeah. And as soon as I say that, healing family issues. And that's what I see moving forward. For some of you, this may have absolutely nothing to do with a love relationship. This could have everything to do with a platonic love family situation, as I was stating to you all throughout the reading. And for others of you, you have a family with someone, and there's an opportunity to heal these past issues that have been plaguing the family that have been left up unresolved and have caused so much confusion and strife within the family because of someone's careless actions. That could be how one of you views the situation. So, Gemini, the advice for the Gemini singles. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the first half of December. But really, the reading is timeless. Wow. This is what wanted to show up. Surrender the magic of who you are. Surrender the miracles. But this one, surrender the drama. This one wanted to stay on the table too. Surrender frustration. Let's start with surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged, especially it has to do with a Scorpio, no matter how emotionally charged, or a Leo, charge the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help you resolve the issue more quickly. So your reaction may be when you see this person like on site, you're ready to, I don't know, deliver these sharp words to them, but Spirit is saying, nah. That may not be the best way to go about it this time. It may be better for you to kind of surrender that drama and kind of like bring down the tone a few notches so that you can surrender that frustration. Don't stir it up and cause even more drama. For some of you, okay? It says frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so that you may approach this situation more calmly. Now, if that isn't self-explanatory, I don't know what is. Surrender that drama. Bring it down 2 or 3 notches, right? Wusa. Surrender to miracles, because some of you may feel that it will be an absolute miracle if this person were to drop their pride and show up. Or an absolute miracle if they were to tone it down, right? The Spirit says, be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubts that miracles can happen, especially when it comes to a financial situation. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. That at the end of the day, there's no one else that you have to be. Be yourself. But some of you are definitely magicians. And you may find a way to maneuver a situation or, with methods of magic to get things to transform and go your way. I couldn't help but to notice one last card. Bear with me. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. Because there may be some outdated old ways of being, old ways of thinking that have been holding you back and keeping you on this hamster wheel. Gemini, the Spirit is encouraging you to get off of that hamster wheel so that you can move forward and transform. I feel like that's the lesson around this time. Some type of change that is emerging within you or someone else or a family dynamic or however it resonates. There is change that was intended to come out of this situation. Now it's going to be based on whether or not you're going to resist that change or go with the flow at the end of the day with this, Gemini. This concludes your general reading, Gems. Thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you already haven't. Take good care.